Welcome back to Game Galaxy, and today I'm talking about Omega Boost, an extremely fun arcade shooter released for the PlayStation here in North America on August 31st, 1999 by Polyphony Digital, the same studio behind the Gran Turismo games. This game is a mixture of Space Harrier, Afterburner, and Macross all into one. In fact, the mecha designs were done by Shoji Kawamori. The story of this game isn't all that important to the experience, but it's basically the classic humans vs. machines science fiction cliche with a little bit of time travel thrown in for good measure. The game has live action cutscenes, and I'm always a fan of that, and I kinda wish they'd make a small comeback in games. It was cheesy yet very fun and cool to have. If anyone is familiar with the band Loudmouth, their song Fly is featured in the intro video. The European and Japanese version had different songs, each from different bands. Omega Boost is just the perfect game to throw on after a long day of work and just sit back and enjoy. You get to control a giant Gundam-like mecha and blast through waves of enemies. Much like Afterburner or Panzer Dragoon, you can lock on and fire missiles or freely fire your laser rifle. You can lock on and follow enemies, and this can cause the game to look a bit crazy and disorienting as it'll throw the camera left and right and all over the place, but when you're the one playing, it's much easier to follow. As you progress, you learn your special attack that will level up, which is called the Viper Boost. This allows you to smash through the enemies and do immense damage. I usually save this for the boss battles only, and each stage has an end boss, and some stages even have mini-bosses, so there are plenty of enemies to blast away. The game starts out pretty easy, but will get increasingly difficult in the later stages. This is definitely the kind of game you get better at the more you play. The graphical style complements and takes full advantage of the PlayStation very well, and the frame rate is smooth throughout. Thanks for joining me for this extremely quick look at Omega Boost. If you're a fan of arcade style shooters or rail shooters in general, I highly recommend Omega Boost. And also if you're a fan of anime like Macross and Gundam Wing, go ahead and grab Omega Boost.